Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this free training on data analytics with career guidance. Today, we are in day 5 of Python programming training. So what are we learning in today's session? Let me just show you. So today, we'll be learning one more library, that is Matplotlib, which is another library of Python. And also, I'll talk about the IBM certifications, which you can get the certification from IBM. Okay. So we are actually getting tied up with IBM so that you get the Python, not just only Python programming. There are so many other certifications which you can get that I'll discuss. Okay. Right. So let me just minimize this and let's see. I'll open this Jupyter notebook. And then we'll open this Python. And let's start writing the programs. Okay. So I have a notepad here, which I'll be sharing it with you as well. Right. First, let's see what is this matplot libraries, and then we'll work on the program. Matplot library is a graph plotting library. That is, we can plot the graphs, the charts. It is something very similar to, we can give some visualization for the data what we have. Matplot library is a library which was actually created by John Hunter. It's an open source again. It is freely available. And it is mostly written in Python. A few segments are written in C, Objective-C, and JavaScript for platform capability. Okay. So Matplot library is actually a library which is used for visualizations. Keep in mind, okay, to plot the charts. It is again very simple. Don't think that it's very complex. Let me try and see how easily or make you guys understand in a very simple way. I'll try to make it more simple. See, I didn't want the Python program to be very simple like what others do. I just wanted you people to know how this Python is actually used in the industry. So I know yesterday's topic was slightly complex because there were a lot of advanced things, but still that is what actually is used in the industry. So I don't want you people to just learn only, you know, a plus b or a into b or a divided b. I don't want you guys to learn something like that. I want you people to learn something very advanced. For that reason, we actually had this webinar. All right. So first thing is we need to import matplotlib, and there is one more library called as .pyplot, that is Python plot. First, let's go here. I told you you don't have to again and again keep importing this. So what we'll do is we'll import these libraries. And there is one more library I told you. NumPy is also used here for arranging your data. That is for having the array of the data, because the chart will have array of data, that is row and columns. I'm taking these 3 libraries. I'll run this. Done. My libraries are done. Now we'll concentrate only on plotting the chart. Let's go here and we'll see how we can plot the chart. You know that a chart will have x-axis and y-axis. So I'll just take here as x-axis and y-axis as x points and y points. These are 2 variables. For this, what I'll do is I'll take one array. Yesterday we did this. That is, the NumPy will have the array set, that is 0 to 6. And here I have a very huge number, that is 0 to 255. This is a range. I'm just copying this and I'll put it here. Okay, I'm saying NP is nothing but the NumPy. Array is, we're creating one array that is 0 to 6 for x-axis. And then for y-axis, I'm taking this from 0 to 255. Now to plot a chart, what we'll do is we'll say plot this one, that is Python plot, whatever is there, the py plot. We're taking that. PLT is what we have given the alias name. Plot x-axis and y-axis, where I have this x point and y point. Let me copy this. The plot will actually plot x-axis and y-axis, and to show that we have to say plt dot show. That's all. See, now we have taken two arrays, x-axis and y-axis. Now I'm trying to plot this. I'll just run this. You see, I'll get one chart. Very simple. Say 0 to 250 is what I've given here. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gives the range. And here I have x points, say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting this plot. Very simple chart. Keeping this as base. So next we'll keep on working on the charts. Now, what we'll do is, here we'll try to plot, say what we have here is 0 to 6. Now I'll just change the number, say 1 to 8 and 3 to 10. Now I'll just go here. I'll copy and paste the array like what we did here. Next is, instead of line, we'll try to plot. Here I have not given any parameter here. Now I'm giving this O, that is dot. Now I'm copying the same thing. See here, if you see this program and this script, you can see that I'm just adding only O here. If I execute this, the same plot you can see, there is one plot here and one plot here. That is, we have this at 1, you can see that 1 and 3, and the next one is 8 and like this. All right, next, multiple plots. Here you can see I have a 0 and 6, 0 and 250. It was a straight line from 1, 0 and 6, it was plotting. Now we have these 2 points, that is 1 and 3, 8 and 10. Now we'll have multiple plots. That is without line. Same thing what we had in the previous one. Now what we'll do, we'll go here and we'll try to have this 1, 2, 6, 8. And here we'll have 3, 8, 1, 10. I'm taking this and I'll put it here. See. Now I'll take the plot, that is x points and y points. Let me execute this. See the array, say 1 and 3. The next 2 and 8, see 2 and 8. Next 6 and 1 and 8 and 10. Suppose if I go here and give O here, let me run this. See, I'm just getting the points. That's it. So if you want a line, you can just give without this one. If I give O here, that means you're just plotting the points without line. Right. Now we have plotted this x points, that is by mentioning the array. So what we'll do, we'll go here and we'll try to plot without x-axis, the default one. I'll just take only y-axis, and here while plotting, I'm just taking this y-axis points. I've not taken any x-axis point. I'll just run this. See, by default, it will give me the value. Say it will go and check the value 1 to 5, then it is plotting this. This is by default, it will give from 1 to 5. Right. Next, markers. Say, I want line with the markers. We saw that we had given here. Same thing, I'm just trying to give the parameter here, marker. The same thing here, what we see. I'll just go here and let me copy this, put it here, 5 points. I can say marker. I want all of you to understand these are the parameter names where we are passing for that function. Marker equals O. Let me run this. See, I'm saying plot the line, along with that have the marker as well. In Excel, what we do, let me show you in Excel also, so that you will understand how actually this works. People, Python is not at all difficult, and people keep in mind, in Excel also Python is coming. Okay, there is the beta version is going on. In that version, Python they have already included. It has to be released. Okay, be prepared for that. Now let's say something like this: say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here I'm just giving some random numbers, okay? I'll just give something val. Now, when I'm plotting this, I'll go here. I'll say insert. Let me just take the line chart. See, it is something like this. Say 1 and 45, 2 and 67. Okay. Say here, what is the value I've given? 3, 8. Let me say 3, 8. Then I have this 1 and say 10, 5 and 7. 5, sorry. What is that? 1, 10, 5 and 7. See, the same chart what you see here, that in Excel also. I'm just comparing and I'm showing so that you guys will understand how the chart actually will be plotted. So here we have this marker, this one. In Excel, what we do? It's a GUI. I'll just go here. And if you think I want to have something on the markers, we'll go here. We have the marker and I'll say marker options. If you want to change anything, I can go here. See, I want to change it to diamond. I'll change here. Size, I'll increase this. You just understand, see, I'll increase the size. I want something border there, solid line. And here I'll say red color. Can you see that? This is what we do in Excel. Same thing here in Matplotlib library, that is Python. What we'll do, we have to write the script, write the codes. That's all. That to keep in mind. Okay. Right. Next. So we understood how we can use this marker. That is, we can plot the marker depending on the values. Next, we can use, say, formats. Format strings, say FMT, that is format string. You can use the shortcut string notation parameters specify the marker. So we can give, say, we have this marker, then we have this line and color. These are nothing but the parameters. So I can mention marker that I've already shown you. I have this line, I'll show you. Suppose if you think I want straight line, dotted line, okay, we can change that. Color, we can change the color of the line as well. Okay, all right. So let me just show you. Now here, I'll take this y points, whatever we had given. Let's take the same thing so that, you'll not get confused. Same values I'm taking. So here I'll say y points. Instead of this marker, I'll say O colon R. Okay. And then I'll say, sure, let's run this. See. So this is red color, R, red. We have this dotted line here. I showed you marker size. If you want to increase the marker size, you can see that marker size, MS, marker size. So here, let me copy the same thing and I'll paste it here. I'll just say marker equals O. Okay. The next marker size, MS equals, I'm making it as 10. What number I've given? Same thing, we'll go here and we'll run this. See, it is increasing. Let me increase this to 20 so that you'll know that whether it's increasing or not. See, I'll make it as 5. I'm just trying to pass the value here so that I can change the marker. So you can see that here. Right? Okay. Next. I'm just comparing Excel also because we all know how to create chart in Excel. Same thing we're trying to do that in Python. Next, marker colors. Say here, I have this marker as O. I'm using this O because a circle, that is the commonly used marker. Marker size 20. And here I want marker color. So here I have this red. Remember that we had mentioned O colon R, the same thing. I'll go here. I'll say marker edge color. This is MEC, marker edge color. We have something called as MFC. Say MEC is edge color, that is outer part. This one. Sorry, that is Excel. Yeah, this one, outer part. Marker, we can say face color or foreground color, that is MFC. So both we'll see. Okay. Right. R is red. So I'll go here. Let me copy this. I'll take the same value here. Let me copy this. Okay. And here marker is this one. I will make it as 20. MEC equals and run. See, the edge is red color. MFC is nothing but the 4 color. You can say face color or foreground color. See, likewise, one by one, we can actually learn the parameters so that we can have a very good chart, a complex charts as well. I can use both MEC, MFC, that is marker, edge color, marker, face color. Let's go here. I'll copy this and I'll put it here. Let me take this MFC as R, and here I'll say MEC as R. It's not that you have to give this first or this first. Anywhere you can give, it will change. Right. Next, the line style. Saw that dotted line. Suppose if you think I want to change the line style, I can give this line style. That is the parameter. Dotted. Let me take the same thing. And here, I'll remove all this. If you want, you can keep it, no problem. I'll say line style. Make sure that spellings are right, okay? One small mistake, it will throw error. I'll say dotted. Let me run this. See, it's dotted. Let's see if I can give marker equals O. Run this. See, I have the mark. Let's try all the other parameters. I'll say marker, then the marker size. Let me just paste it here. Run this. See, the dotted line, you have the marker. Okay, go to Google, you will get all the different type of, the line style, the markers, everything you'll get. But you should know what are the parameters. All right. So that's why I'll tell you, one thing I'll tell everyone, okay, in every class I'll tell, please master Excel. Why I'm telling is, whatever you have in Excel, the same thing is there in every single data analytics tool, softwares, whatever you call it is there. If you know this, say, if you don't know the elements here, then these things are very simple. See, here also we have this dotted line. Let me show you. See, I'll double click on this line. Let me go here. Say line. See, this is solid line. And you can go here. See, this is dotted line. There are different names for this. See here, you can move. Say a round dot, square dot, dash, dash dot, long dash. See, understood. So likewise, we'll have different names. To be very frank, even I'm not sure about all the names. Suppose if you think you want to change, I'll go to Google and I'll search. I'm not telling that I'm expert. I know everything. People, few things even I actually go and search in Google. So don't think that if you want to learn everything up to by heart, don't do that. I'm telling you, if you want to become a good programmer, make sure that you'll understand the parameters. That's enough. After that, see, I have this dotted. Suppose if you think I want to know something else, just go to Google and say line style, or you have this chat GPT. Soon, actually, we are planning for the chat GPT for Python and other programming languages as well. So I'll let you people know, be in that WhatsApp group so that you guys can attend that session as well. Okay. So likewise, you can search in Google or go to chat GPT, and if you ask, automatically it will give me the necessary values. You can pass that and you can learn. Right. Next, labels and title. What is labels and title? Let me go here. See, I have the element here. Okay. See, I'll go and I'll click on this. Here I have this data labels. This is label. Titles, access titles. This is titles. Chart title. You have this chart title. These are titles. So in Python, how will I give? Say, Let me take X and Y axis here. Okay, these are some different values. I will just copy and paste, don't mind, because again, I don't want to type all this. But when you're practicing, if you think you want to type, you can type, but I'll tell you people, understand the logic. Even if you copy and paste and execute the program, and if you're getting the results, fine. But how is that actually working is what you should know. It's not that you get, keep typing something and then you have to learn. It's not like that. Programming is all about you copy and paste, you copy from somewhere, that is fine. But you should know the logic. That is very important. Logic and syntax are very important. Okay. Right. I'll say plot X and Y. So in the previous examples, I've taken this as Y point and X point. Now I'm just taking it as X and Y in a simple way. You can do this as well. If I type here points, then I have to type here also point because it is the variable name. You see, X label, Y label. That's all. I'll go here. I'll take this. See, the same thing, whatever we did here in X points or something. I'm just trying to give the labels here. Let me run this. See, profit, sales. That's what I've given here. X label is sales. This is X axis. Y label, that is profit. This one. It is such easy actually. Scroll down. Create a title for a plot. What is that? Title. On top, I need the title. What is that? This one. This title, now the chart title. So same thing, but what I'm saying, title. Exactly same program. I'll just copy this. I'll put it here. Don't worry whether it is on top or in the bottom. Anywhere you can do. Say plt dot title. Open bracket. I'm just giving this. I'm copying and pasting. Again, it's not that I'm lazy to type. I just don't want to again keep on typing it. Just copy and paste. I will run this. See the chart title. Here I have this profit and here I have this sales. If you still want to know, let me just copy this and I'll show you. Let me go to Excel. I'll just paste it here. See, paste it here. Just to show you, that's all. Okay, I'm just comparing it. Comma. Copy this and we'll paste it here. Okay, see, I will increase this. Next, this one. I'm just copying this, pasting it here. See, this is how it is plotted. But here, starting from 240, let me go here and change this. Minimum 240. See, the same thing. What you see here, same thing, but here don't have the labels. That also will bring the labels here. Okay, I'm just trying to show. I'm just trying to compare. That's all. Next, font properties of title and labels. Okay, from here, slightly you'll have to, be aware of few things. Some scripting, say, you can say HTML codes or Java scripting. So these things has to be known, but still, you don't have to bother about it. I'll just tell you. I have this array. Okay, let me go step by step so that you'll understand. What I'll do, I'll create one dictionary. What is that? Say, I have this family serif. This is nothing but the font style, the font, what family it actually falls. We have serif and sans serif. Color, I'll say blue. Size, I'll say 20. This is font. This is one dictionary I have created. That is like one, a model, we can say. Font 2, same thing, but here I have taken a different parameters here. We can see that we had this title. Let me copy the same thing here. I'll copy these things and I'll put it here. Okay, done. Now, for the values, whatever I've taken the title, we'll apply the font what we have created. So here for title, we'll take this font one. Okay. The font dictionary, I'll just take it and I'll apply for this. Okay. This is how actually we apply. This is the font one. Let's take font dictionary. This I'll make it as 2. And here I'll make it as 2. Okay. Let's run this and see. See, we have this. I take analysis solutions. It's the color. And here we have this. Okay. But here I'm not getting the plot because I didn't paste this. Okay. That's why we are not getting. See, I'm just trying to plot this. See, let me give some space. You'll understand. See, this is for plotting. This is for the font what I've taken the 2 dictionaries and I'm applying the format here. Run this. Okay, now I'll get the line. You can see here I have the color. Here it's blue color. Right? So, next. Position of the title. Suppose I have the same thing, but I want this to be like left-hand side. So somewhere here, the left side, just to align. Let me copy the same thing. And here, you just have to mention, say here, I'll say comma and location. I'll say left. That's it. The same thing I'm saying. See, it came here left side. With all the formatting, I'm just saying, if I'm removing this, then see, run this. It will be normally whatever the default font is there, I'll get. Next. Okay. This for position of the title. Right. Next. Adding grid lines. What are grid lines? Let me show you. Say, if you go to this Excel, we have this grid lines. These are grid lines. Suppose if you think on grid lines, then just say grid. Let's take the same program. I'm copying the same program. Say, we're just adding one by one. That's all. PLT dot grid. Open bracket, close bracket. That's it. Now run this. See, we have the grid. So here I'm not doing any magic or I'm not, by hearting anything. I have some codes which I'll be keep using. Okay. The difference between you and me is I'll be keep working on this. I remember few things. The people just started, so it'll be something new and you'll feel that it's very advanced. But people, I'll tell you, work 2 times, 3 times, 10 times. I'll tell you this will become very, very easy. Okay. Right. Till now, we plotted only one chart. What if I want to plot 2 different charts? Something like this. See in Excel, I want one chart. So what I'll do, I want one more chart. I'm just copying and pasting here, but we'll have 2 different ranges. So if you want to do that, I'll say plot 1. I'm taking different array. And here I have this plot 2, a different array. But when I'm plotting, I need to give this subplot. And we have to mention the position. Let me take this. Okay. Plot 1. Okay. And I'll take the value for plot 2 as well. So we'll do that later. Once we plot this and then we can take, because we have the same parameter value. If it is different, then we can take one below the other, but the variable I'm using, same thing. Let me use this subplot. Okay. See, this is the first plot what we have taken here. Let's take the second plot. And I'll put just below this. The second plot. Let me run this. See, 2 plots. So we'll take this dot show. Even if you're not adding this, it will show, but it's a good practice to have this. Okay, I'm seeing. It says one line and we have this two charts, and this is first chart and this is second chart. Right. That is, we should say subplot, so that we'll have multiple charts. Subplot one below the other, same thing. Okay, same thing. Here you can see that I'm just mentioning that two rows. Here I have one column and first chart and second chart. Same thing. I'm just changing the numbers. So here I have this 1 and 1, that is one row. Now what I'll do, I'll just say 2 and 2, that is one below the other. So here we'll say how many columns? I'll say one columns. This is 1 and 2. If I run this, see, it is one below the other. So previously it was one next to next. So the subplot will actually give me the numbers, that is, this is how many rows, how many columns. All right, scatter plot. From now on, we'll try to change the type of the chart itself. All this time, we are actually using this line chart. Now we'll try to change the pattern, that is, the type of the charts. Scatter plot. Scatter plot is what? Let me copy this and we'll paste it here. Okay, I'll show you the scatter plot here. Let me delete this and we'll go to this view, same grid line. Okay, now let me go to this insert. Here I have the scatter plot. Scatter plot means, let me give some random numbers so that you know, rand 10, 100. A random number will give me some random numbers. See and paste. You might be thinking why there is no plot. That is because I have manually changed this answer reset. Now you see automatically all these things will come. See, scatter plot is nothing but the chart which will have x-axis and y-axis with the value. There is no label here. It will be label, values. Just mention PLT and here I'll say scatter x and y. All these, we used to use this plot. Now I'll say scatter. The type of the chart, scatter chart. Now you see if I run this, these are nothing but the values. If you go and paste, okay, let me copy this and I'll see quickly if I can paste it. Let me copy this and I will paste it as values, transpose. Okay. Okay. Now let me copy these values as well. I'm just showing you this in Excel. Okay. Please don't get confused so that, we all know Excel, but Python is what we're learning new. So I'm just trying to compare the values and I'm showing here, starting from 80. I'll also do same thing. I'll say just to show you the similar kind of chart. Here it is starting from 2. That's fine. See, if you see, I'm getting the same chart here. Whatever I'm getting here, same kind of chart I'm getting here also. See, 86. This one. I think it's going below this. It's not 80. Let me change this to 60. But those two values will get 70. Yeah, see, same value I'm getting here. Marker again, let's change this so that marker options, I'll make it as round and then we'll make it 5. Border will say none. Grid line I'll remove. Tables will remove. See, now if you see it's the same chart we can see here also. See, like this. Okay, right. Compare plots. You want to compare the plots. I have two series in the same chart. If you see here, it was subplot. That is different chart. But here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to compare between two different series. Let me copy this. This will be one series. I'm just giving some enter marks there. And here I'll say second series. So two different series. And we'll say the plot dot show. See, two different series. I will run this. See, series one and series two. Just trying to compare between these by using the scatter chart. So if you want to show as a different subplot, you can go here, use this subplot and mention how many rows, how many columns you need. That is how many charts you need in one row and column. This is scatter. Now see the bar. When I say bar chart, you have to give one, this one as label. One value, that is x-axis should be as label or y-axis should be label. Let's go here. I'm taking this array A, B, C, D, and I'm taking the value here. See? But this one, I'll take it as bar. Plot bar x1. Let me run this. See? I'll get a bar chart like this. You just have to mention the type. That's all. You mentioned plot, that is line chart. Scatter, that is scatter chart. Now horizontal bars. What is that? Say, usually in Excel we call this as column chart. But in Python we call it as bar or horizontal bar. Horizontal bar means for us it is bar chart. Bar chart here represents the column chart. The horizontal bar. See, bar and I have to mention H. That's all. Same thing. I'll go here. See, I'll copy this. Paste it. Mention H here and say run. See, same thing. I'm getting here horizontal. Change the bar color. You remember that we had mentioned the parameter color. Now here we'll say color equals. Let me go here. We'll copy this and I'll paste it here. I'll just remove this here in the plot. Come on. I'll mention color equals. Run this. See. All right. Let's go here. I want this to be another color. Let me just change this here only. I will change this to pink. What color has been mentioned there? I'll give that pink. Say you can use any of the 120 supported color names, 140 names we can specify. What if I don't know the number, the name of the color? I cannot always remember the colors, right? So in that case, we can use this hexadecimal. Now again, how can we remember this hexadecimal? People, I'll tell you, hexadecimal is very easy to get. I'll tell you what. I don't know what is hexadecimal. And people understand this can be used not only in Python, even in Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Power BI. You name anything wherever you want to color, this hexadecimal can be used. How? Even if you're working on Photoshop, you're working on CorelDRAW, anything. Okay. What you do, if you think I don't know the color code, just take one shape. Okay. Just take one shape. Right click and say format shape. Where is that format shape? Now here I have this fill color, or if you're still getting, that is complex, select here, go to this home tab. Here I have this color, click on this, click on more colors. Done. Now where do we get this hexadecimal, this one value? See, this is the value. Let me go here and I'll select some weird color. Okay. Some color which is very difficult to name. Now, if I ask you what is this color, I'll challenge you. We cannot name this unless and until we can go to Google and search and do something. I don't know the name. If you ask me, I'll tell you I don't know. Okay. I seriously don't know the name of this color, but I know the hexa value, whatever is there. Right? See, hexadecimal color version, the values. I will paste it here, color. That's all. Run this. See? Can you see that? It's the same color. You take any color. Let me go here and I'll take some color. Okay, this color. I don't know this color name. Copy this. Go here. sorry, not here, in Python. Okay, here I'll paste and I will execute. See, that's all. You can do something like this as well, right? So hexadecimal, this can be used anywhere. Okay. Now let me tell you one more thing. What we can do is, let me go here and see. Let me just try something. Okay, just something we can try. Let's say dashboard. Go to this images and let me take some dashboard. Which one shall I take? Okay, let me take this one. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'm very sorry. This I'm not using for any commercial purpose. If because we cannot take the images like that. It's just for learning purpose I'm taking. I'll go here to Excel and I'll paste it here. Now suppose, let's say thanks to this guy Jenkins, okay, because we are using the color for this thing. Let me go here and I'll insert one shape. Okay. Suppose if you think I want to get the color for this, let's see if we can get it here. Otherwise, I'll show you. Here we cannot get. If not, I'll tell you how to get that. Okay, here we don't have that. Suppose if you want to get this color, okay, exactly this color, what I have here, this yellow color. I thought I'll get that in Excel. If not, then go to this PowerPoint. Okay, let's see. I'm just telling you some tips. That's all. Let me paste it here. Here I'll take and up into this. Okay, insert. Go to the shape. And here, see, we got this. I was searching for this in the Excel. I didn't get, so I'm coming to this PowerPoint. What this eyedropper will do, click on this. See, when I click here, and we'll go to this. There is a shape format. Let me select this. See, it got changed. Now right click, go to format shape, and or we'll go here only and say more colors. Here we'll get this hexadecimal. Copy this. We'll go to our Python code. Okay. And here we'll just paste it. Now I'll execute this. See, same color. So this hexadecimal you can get from PowerPoint. Usually what we do is we have this Photoshop, but I know most of them are actually not so good in say Photoshop or something. So you can plan accordingly like this. I was searching the same thing in Excel. It's not there. So we can use this PowerPoint. You can go here. You can use this eyedropper for getting the color. See, any color, you can just go and select any color you can take. See, green color like this. Okay. All right. So this is just to tell you people how actually we can get the color codes. That's all. All right. So bar width. Now, suppose if you want to format and you want to get the bar width, we can also give this width. Say, I'll go here. I'll make this width 0.1. Just next to this, I'll say width equals 0.5. Let me just give 0.5 and say, see, it became little smaller. Let me just reduce. See, let me say 1. See, so we can give the width so that the thickness of that bar will be increasing or decreasing. Bar height, I can show the height. Okay, if you think that you want to do that, copy this and let me just go here, paste it. Oops, what happened? What is that saying? Let me remove this. Let's see. It's correct. Let me remove this and see. Now I'll take the Okay. Right. I'm sorry. This one will work only for horizontal. I just missed it. Let's run this. That is because the height like this. Okay. I'm sorry. This is for bar graph. What we can take. I'll say 0.5. I'll run this. See. Right. Next, we have this histogram. Most of them actually doesn't know what is histogram. I'll tell you what is histogram. Histogram means, let me delete this. Delete this. Say, I have some values here. Okay. Let's say I have some values here also. I want to categorize this. Categorize, and then we should get the chart. How? This is 99. Okay. I want this to be, say, age group. This is from 91 to, this is 86. Then I'll say 81 to 9. 87 again, it will be same thing. Say 88 again, it will come under same thing. So likewise, we are categorizing. This is called as histogram. So here, I'm not, I'll not have this label here. I just get only these values. And if you think I want to plot the chart that is from, different values, I will not have anything labeled like this. We have to create the group. That is called as histogram. So here, let's say I'm actually taking one value, that is some random value. Okay. So this is random value. We saw that random function the first day. So here I'm saying HIST, which is nothing but histogram. I will just go here and I will run this. See, let me run again. So it will keep changing actually because I've given this random number. The random value will be keep changing. So the group will happen. Okay, based on this, whatever group you have mentioned here. So it will be keep happening like this. The group is based on 10 values, say from 170. So just trying to get the group of 10, 10, 10 values. Let me make it as 5. And if I run this, see, group of 5, 5 values. Let me make it as 25. Run this, see, a group of 25 values we'll get. So likewise, we can actually create the histogram chart. Pie chart. What is pie chart? We know that pie chart means it's a circle and we'll have the breaks. That is depending on the percentage. Let's say I have 4 values here, 35, 25, 25, and 15. If you think you want to plot the chart in Excel, let me go and I'll show you. Paste it. People, I'm showing this in Excel so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, I'll say A, B, C, and D. Let me plot a pie chart. I'll go here, I'll plot the pie chart. See, this is how the chart will be. Let me go back. I will select this. You can see that I mentioned here as pie. Same thing everywhere. You just have to mention the chart name. Go here and I'll say pie. See, the same chart. Just have to rotate it. That's it. You go and see all these are coming here. So same value. It's getting plotted. All right. Next, suppose I want to give labels. So here I have this Excel, VBA, Python, and Power BI. Let's go here. I'll say Excel. What is that? VBA, Python, Power BI. See, let me go here and I'll plot this. At this time, I'm saying the labels. Here I'm giving that labels equals the label what I've mentioned. Let me run this. See, where is Excel? Say here, this is Excel. This one, this part. Okay, next. What we have, this is Power BI. It's Power BI. The next VBA and then Python. Like this. Explode. Explode is nothing but like this. So what is that I'm saying explode? So I'm trying to explode this one, the first value, that is Excel. That is this one, like this. Let's go and say same thing. I'm just saying explode. That's it. See, Excel has gone out like this. Here also I'll say 0.2. Run this. See, this is getting exploded. VB is going out. You can mention for all this, everything will get exploded like this. See, like this. Shadow, if you think you want to give that shadow, we can mention that. Okay. I'll go here. Just next to this, I'll say comma shadow. People, all these are different parameters. See, you can see that I'm getting the shadow here. Slide shadow. These are all effects. That's all. That is some extra parameters. If you think you want to give, we can give. Otherwise, you can ignore. Color. We mentioned that hexadecimal things like that, right? So I have tried giving you different colors by different methods. You can use the hexadecimal for all of them as well. So here I'll say my colors. I'll just put it here, and then here we'll say colors equals my colors, comma colors. Run this. It is just changing the colors here. If you want to change the hexadecimal somewhere, we had given an hexadecimal. Let's see. Somewhere here. I think I think we removed that. Anyways, you can go here and mention the hexadecimal here. Okay, here we can change automatically. The colors will get changed. Legend. What is legend? Legend means this one. Say we'll go here in Excel. This is called as legend. This one. If you think I want legend, I can go here and I will say show legend. Just put that before the show and say run. See, I have this legend. The color based on whatever I have here, that will show the legend. Legend with header. Suppose if you think I want to get that header, say here I have this legend only. I want to get that header. Then I'll say, instead of just legend, I'll say title equals anything, whatever the title I want, I can give. See, 4 course. Like. Okay, this is Matplot libraries. People, this is very simple, very easy. There are so many other things also you can learn. So you can go use ChatGPT or Google, go and search. The parameters are this much. For that parameters, the value, whatever you have to pass, you can just go Google it and you can master. Otherwise, also there are a lot of books which I'll be giving you. Okay, I'll be showing you what all books you have. There are so many books which I'll be giving you as a bonus. So you can take it. It's completely free. You don't have to pay anything, nothing. Okay. So last time also we have given a lot of books. I think some of you are there in here who attended our previous sessions. So this time also we have a lot of books which I'll be sharing it with you. This is very interesting books. I'll show you that what all you'll be getting. Okay, right. So this is about the Matplot libraries. Now coming to this certifications. People, we have actually tied up with IBM. You know, we are still not, but talks are going on and we are almost done. So it's the final stage. Now, what are these IBM certification? Let me tell you. Whatever we have learned till now, the Python, okay, suppose if you think you want to get certified and also get some courses, say whatever I've taught you, more than that, okay, if you think you want to get, so here, there is an opportunity where you can get that, okay. So there is one package called as, okay, so this machine learning and deep learning courses, people just listen, machine learning, deep learning, all this, I'll tell you. See, there is one package called as data science. Okay, this is completely from IBM. And when I'm saying the certification, people, this data science, that's the package actually what they have offered us. Python, introduction to data science, Python for data science methodology, data visualization with Python, data analysis with Python. So these are all one package. If you want to learn this course, there is one option. There is one course actually. So that course will have the course plus examination where you can get the certification. Okay, so the entire cost of this data science actually is each cost 6,999 rupees, wherein the entire package is 41,994. You can go and check in the website as well. Okay, there are various different portals who are selling this IBM course. I don't want to name them because it's their business they're actually doing. But since we are actually the beginners who are actually getting some vouchers of promotional activities, so the entire package is 12,000, not only for certification, it is also for the course, in-depth course. Okay, all these will have in-depth course. There are some courses for machine learning, artificial intelligence. So we are still, studying that. I just don't blindly give you that course because this one is what we actually do. So these courses are available. Okay, this is 12,000 rupees. So this will include the course as well as the certification. Now, certification, I'll tell you, I'll explain. Suppose if you want to take this entire data science, the entire package, it will be 12,000 rupees. Okay, that is some promotional activity they have given. After that, I don't know. Okay, I will not tell that after that the price will increase or decrease. I don't know because I don't want to just make you people, so eager. This is the promotional thing, whatever we have got. Few days back, we had the promotional vouchers, 25 vouchers I have given. Okay, there are some people who have purchased. That was just, 1,999 only. But now, since they are actually again giving us some more of this thing, there are some more promotional vouchers which has been slightly increased. Okay, not too much. 12,000 rupees will be getting all these package, entire package. But if you still think that no, I'll take only one, one of these certificates, you can still take. It is 2,499 rupees. 2,499 rupees. That is for each course you can take. Okay, that is left to you, right? Okay. Now I was talking about the course. This course, okay, it is lifetime, and the validity is to start this course. It is 1 year. Let me explain what it is. If you are purchasing this, okay, now I'll say 2,499. I paid and I purchased only Python. This will be lifetime validity, and the examination you have to take within 1 year, and you'll get the certificate. And people, I'll tell you, it is very neatly done. Actually, I don't have that access. Otherwise, I would have shown you that. The course, okay, it will be very neat, step by step, like what I have done. Similarly, they have done, and it is completely from IBM, and IBM employees have been actually, taken that with a lot of efforts, projects, and things like that. Okay, so otherwise, I would have not recommended actually. It's completely from IBM only. If you take each course, it is 2,499. If you take the entire package, it will be 12,000, wherein you'll get this each course for 2,000 rupees. Let me explain in detail. Okay. So here the complete course will be with videos and practice files. It is very easy to learn, very simple English, what we actually speak, right? Similarly, then you can take the certification, that is without proctor. Okay. If you say, I take PL 300, which is Power BI exam, there'll be a proctor and you have to sit there. So we are no proctor. You can take any time. You can fix your time and you can take the examination. And, you know, the vouchers, as I told you, this will be like, say, for example, now I registered. Okay. From that day, when you start, when you start, I'm not telling that when you pay, immediately it'll start. It's not like that. I'll be giving you the access. Once you start, say, once I log in and I start, from there, it'll count within that period, say, within 1 year, you have to finish that particular examination. You'll get the certificate. It is just 15 days to 20 days. You can easily get the certificate. It is that easy to learn because they have given more practical things. Okay. And, this is valid. I'll show you the sample certificate as well. This is completely valid. And you will get with verified, IBM certificate. Okay. It's verified. Like what we have this Microsoft, same thing. And you know that certifications are very important nowadays for all your profile, if you want to build some profile. And if you add this in your LinkedIn, I'll always mention people whether or not, if you're not taking this certification, also no worries. But please make sure that whatever you have gained, whatever skills, whatever things you have done, update that in LinkedIn. This will also be a booster for your profile. Okay. When I say profile, it's not only for resume, your LinkedIn as well. Okay. This is completely IBM verified, right? Let me show you the sample. So this will be your sample, say, what is that certificate? You'll have with, say, QR code, everything will be there. Here, this will be the sample. And, we are actually tying up for machine learning, artificial intelligence also is there. But as of now, I'm just concentrating on this data science because I want all my students to get into this data science, data analytics projects. Okay. So this is the certificate what you'll be getting with these things. Okay. All right. And you'll get the link as well. Okay. So that if anybody wants to verify, they can verify. Right. Okay. So this is about the IBM certification. If you're interested, you can, message me. I will surely help you out in getting these certificates. So don't worry about this. The entire course, you can go and check IBM certificates in other portals. It is more than 12,000 rupees for each course. Even I actually checked. There are many other portals. I don't name them. They are charging 9,000 to 12,000 with certifications. Okay, and this is promotional activity which you'll get for 2,499. I'm not forcing you people, but this is what I have. If you people think that you want to get certified, please let me know. I will surely give those promotional vouchers to you. You can have that. Okay. All right. So this is the sample certificate. Now, that is about the IBM certification. Now let's come to our gifts. Okay. As I always promise that people whoever attends, we actually give, I don't want to give saying that I'll be giving you some unwanted things. As promised, I have four very interesting, very nice books, soft copies that I'll be sharing it with you, which I also refer. Okay. So these are all very interesting books. Let me show you. See, I have that here. Just open that and see there. It's very interesting books actually. In detail. Okay. I chose these books. See, very nice books. Very in detail. You go to this, whatever I've taught you. So all these are there here, but in depth. Okay. More depth knowledge you can get this with these books. See, very nice books actually. I refer these books sometimes whenever I get stuck. So you can see pandas, right? Yesterday we learned pandas in depth. Still more things, not only just whatever I thought. Visualization, Matplotlib libraries. Someone asked machine learning. Everything is there in this book, very neatly, very, in a simple way. They've given all this NumPy, everything is there in this. Okay, it's a very nice book. So I have chosen all this. So here we have one more, for beginners. That is for dummies. That is for the beginners. That also I have. So all these you'll be getting. This is very simple one. Okay, simple example. People want to start with. So what I showed now, this one, this is very advanced and advanced in the sense from basic. Okay, you can get that. Okay, right. So this one, how to get? So I'll be giving you the certificate. I want the people to fill the certificate. Let me just give you the links as well. Okay, let me go here. I'll open the link. I'll finish this just 5 more minutes. Okay, I'll not bore you people. This is the link. I want all of you take this link for certificate. Okay, please copy this. People who have attended, they can get the certificate. You have to fill your name, your details. I will give you the certificate by tomorrow EOD or by Sunday EOD. Okay, but you have to fill with proper name. Some people actually, fill the course name in the name field. Please don't do that. It will be very difficult for me to go and clean that. And this certificate details, you have to fill it by, tomorrow EOD. Please do that. Again, I cannot go and sit and keep asking for certificates. It is your interest. Okay. Right. Next, where to post? You can post it in your LinkedIn and tag me. This is my name. Okay. You can use this name and the company name. Tag it, put at symbol, and then you can tag it. Okay. Just type like this at AABI. Okay. And at high-tech analytic solutions. If you type this, you can tag me, you can tag the company. I will surely recommend you so that you'll have one weightage in your LinkedIn. Okay. I'm not guaranteeing you saying that you'll get a job, but yes, there will be more visibility. I think most of you who have attended, who have posted your certificate. Okay. There are few people I have seen they've got a lot of likes or some comments, appreciating them. That actually matters. Okay. People keep this in mind. People, the more and more you are searched, the more and more popular you will become. There are chances that, the HRs also can view that. So companies can actually view that. Okay. And I want you people to also mention, how you felt about the class, what we have done, and about me, how actually I've done training in that particular post, what you're actually doing. So you post that certificate and you can post some few things, whatever you feel about me and the training and about the institute. Okay. That is because it's like an encouragement for us. All right. Next, suppose if you think you want to give some comments. Okay. Where is that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I would request you people to give some Google reviews. This again will actually encourage us. Your reviews are very important for us. If you encourage us more, we'll be keep conducting these kind of trainings more and more and more. Okay, people, I am taking this time. Seriously, I'm telling, I'm actually having a lot of other trainings, but still, for you people, many of them actually requested for the trainings. So I took these 2 hours for 5 days only for training you people. Okay, otherwise, I could have just, today there is a festival. I know there are some people here who have finished their festival and coming and sitting here. I had a festival, I had to go out, but still for you people, I'm sitting here because for me, students are very important. Okay, right. So please encourage us by your comments and fill this certificate. Please fill this. Again, I'm sending you this link so that I can actually get you the certificate. Okay, right. So that's all I have. That's all I have. Okay, before I end again, people, if you really are thinking about any certifications, okay, not only IBM certification, if you're planning for anything on Excel or MOS certificates, Microsoft certified professional certificates, that is PL 300 or Azure or anything, please, message me. There are many vouchers because we are actually certified. Okay, we are authorized. Now we are actually planning for IBM as well because most of the companies who are approaching us for the students, for the candidates, they are asking whether they are certified or not. Okay, so make sure that you are actually getting certified from very good companies. Just I'll tell you one more thing, people. There are many webinars people conduct and they'll just give the certificate for namesake. Half an hour you'll attend, 1 hour you'll attend, 1.5 hour or 2 hours you'll attend, and they'll give the certificate. Those certificates, I'll tell you, though you'll get a certificate and post it, that will not have a value. See, I took 5 days training. Okay, you know what we do? We give course completion certificate. See this, but for the webinars, we don't give course completion certificate. You just see many of the webinars, they'll say course completion. That is not course completion. What I did now for 5 days, this is course completion. You see, our certificates, if you conduct a webinar for 1 day or 2 days, we say certificate of participation, not completion. So this also you keep in mind. Okay, should be very genuine actually. I'm just telling you this. So certificate of completion will be given for the course what you're doing. Certificate of participation is given for what you just participate, understand, and then go. Okay. So that also matters. There are some webinars I've seen people will give course, certificate of completion. That is actually not correct. Okay. Anyways, that is left to you and the webinars what you're attending. I'm no one to actually question that. I just told you what is the genuinity of the certificates. Okay. That is why we are actually, putting more efforts on this certiport for Microsoft. And in few days, we'll also have this IBM logo in our ITAS, so that we can be authorized IBM, certification center as well. Okay. Right. So before I end this session, I want 1 minute of yours to tell me how was the session. Okay. How was the session? How did I train? Anything about me? Anything about the institute, or anything about the entire 5 days training? Quickly, so that we can go and have fun with our family members on this festival. Thank you, Abhijat Shukla. Thank you so much. Thanks, Rakesh. Thanks, Ev is from Nigeria, right? Thank you so much for coming. I don't know what time it is. It's afternoon for you, right? I think it's afternoon for him. Yeah. Sir, if it's possible, can you please help us in the placements? We have learned Excel. Sure, Yogesh. See, placement is not in my hand. Let me be very frank. Okay, let me be very frank. Ours is an institute. So I'll promise you about the skill sets, about the placements. I will surely, I'm promising you, we are working out on that. I'm just thinking what actually we can do. Okay, because I'm not getting time from morning 7 o'clock till 7:30. I have corporate trainings going on from last 2 months. Still, I'm taking this time for you people. I will promise you, Abhijat, you're attending from Italy. Okay, fine. Yogesh and others, we are seriously working on the placements. We are speaking to some of the companies. Shortly, I will, you know, give you an answer on this. But please give me some time. Okay, I'm very sorry, but I'm trying my best to give you the skill sets. Okay, Yogesh, I'm very sorry about the placements. I cannot promise anyone, but about the skill sets, whatever is possible from ITAS, I will promise you that I will surely give. Okay, Abhijat, very good. So is a PhD scholar. Oh, I'm seriously very happy that we have many scholar people also here. Thank you so much for attending, Abhijat. Right. So how did you feel, Abhijat, about the class, about the training? And it was too much, too advanced, but still, I'm asking you the question. How did you feel? Good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, people. Right. So today is a festival, that is Varamahalakshmi festival. Oh, okay, good. So, people, today is Varmalakshmi festival. It is about wealth. Okay, I wish all of you who are there in this particular session and people who watch this session, I wish everyone a good health. First, I'll always wish people health, happiness. Okay, that is what I always first wish, and after that, good career and wealth. Okay, health and happiness, and after that, good career and wealth. I want all of you to get this. Heartily, I wish all of you in this festival that happy Varma Lakshmi festival, and get good health, happiness, and also good career and good wealth as well. Okay. Thank you, people. Thank you so much, all of you. So, see you guys soon in the next sessions. And thank you so much for attending this session from every part of the world. Okay. Bye, people. Take care, all of you. See you soon.